Welcome to 15-minute core flow for strength and stability. My name is Damaris. Welcome. And today's just gentle, mindful movement using your breath, and we're going to really activate the muscles of the core. So if you're waking up these muscles for perhaps the first time, then this is the perfect introduction to core work for you, and really to wake up these muscles that support us every day. So when you're ready, if you've got your mat, we're going to start lying down. It's coming to the middle. Good. And just making your way down to your back. Good. Closing your eyes. Let the feet go as wide as the yoga mat and let the knees fall in here. Good. We're going to place the hands onto the belly, closing on the eyes. We're going to start with 3 deep breaths, cleansing breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready, take an inhale. Good. Exhale to let it go. Good. Dropping into the practice and into your body. Inhale. Good. Exhale, release. On the last breath, I want you to activate the tummy here. So when we exhale, really draw the belly button into spine. Inhale, expand, fill the belly with air. Feel them rise to the hands. Exhale, draw the belly button in and down. Good, so your back is nice and flush with the mat. When you're ready, open the eyes. Go heel toe the feet so the feet are hips distance apart, soles of the feet on the mat. And just place the hands down, palms down on the mat as well. So keep the belly button into the spine, scoop the core in. And we're going to lift one leg to tabletop. So knee in line with hip. Beautiful. When you're ready, take an inhale. Good. Exhale to lift the other to join. Good. So we're in tabletop here. Shins are parallel to the sky. And knees over hips here. Beautiful. So we're going to start with just some toe dips. So now just think about this nice flush with the mat spine. So there should be no gaps underneath your back here. Just a nice natural spine, but really drawing the belly button in. Good. Inhale. Good. Exhale, dip the toes. So dip your right toes down to the mat. Good. Exhale to lift it back up to table. Beautiful. Inhale. Drop that left toes in reverse. Exhale to lift it back up. Good. So keep up this movement. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Good. So keep it up here. So really thinking about the belly button, drawing in the whole time, scooping the core in. You should start to feel the lower abs turn on here as well. As soon as we lift up these both legs, the lower abs will engage, which is what we want. Good, so keep it up. If this is too much, just bring both feet to the mat and just march and take one leg up at a time. So march on the spot here, bringing one knee up and dropping it down to the mat. So whether you're here or with your toes down, keep it up. Just gentle, mindful movements. Good. Exhale to lift back up. Inhale to drop your toe down. Relax the face. Good. Relaxing the shoulders. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Beautiful. Just give yourself a hug. So bring the hands to the tops of the knees and give yourself a squeeze. Good. You can rock side to side, massaging along the spine. Beautiful. Good. So we've woken up the core. Good. So we're going to come up to seated now. So we can rock and roll. So bring the hands underneath the backs of the knees. Good. And we're using our core muscles. We're going to swing our feet overhead. Beautiful. And then rock and roll to sit up. So really using your core muscles. So scoop the core in and try and use the core muscles to just lift you up. So using momentum. Beautiful. If that didn't work for you, just roll onto one side and then get up that way. Good. And once you get there, just swing the legs around. Good. Coming into our tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips for me. Good. So from here, we don't want to be sinking down, just dropping the core down and with no activation. We really want to press out of these hands. So spread the fingers wide, press the knuckles down, and really push the mat away and draw the core in, draw the belly button to spine. Good. We're going to do some cat-cows with a hover, with a knee hover. So we'll give it a try. Good. So press the mat away. Inhale. We're going to drop the belly, open up, and let the sit bones rise up. Good. Into our cow. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest into our cat. But we're going to add a knee hover. Press into the tops of the feet and just let the knees hover just an inch or two off the mat. Good. You should feel this. Your tummy all shaking, which is normal. Good. Drop the knees. Inhale, and do 3 more of those. Look for it. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then knee hover off the mat. Good. On the exhale, inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, round the spine. Think cat. Belly button to spine, press into the tops of the feet and lift the knees. Good, let them hover. Last one, inhale, drop the belly. Good, exhale, round the spine, really press the mat away. Good, and lift the knees. Last time, hold this one for 3, for 2, for 1. Good, and drop the knees. Good, come into a child's pose. So knees can go wide, big toes to touch if you like, or just a normal child's pose. Have a little break off the wrists, melt the forehead down, relax the shoulders. Good, take a full deep breath in, and exhale, side out. Beautiful, press into the palms, look forward, inhale. Good, exhale to lift you back up, coming back to our tabletop position. Good, so coming back into tabletop, so activate the core, scoop the belly in and extend our left leg long for me. Coming into bird dog, yeah. So this is the great one for stability and strength. So reach your right hand on the mat forward, onto the fingertips here. Good, really press into the left palm here. Good. We're going to inhale, lift the left leg. Good, and when you're ready, reaching the right hand off the mat. Good. I really feel like you're being pulled from your hand and someone reaching and pulling from your toes here. Inhale, look forward. Good, exhale, think cat, round the spine, bending the left arm, bending the left knee, and the knee comes in. So you want to kiss your knee if you can. Beautiful. Inhale, reach. Look forward. Good. 2 more. Exhale, round. Knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Good. Hold on to that core. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, reach for me. Exhale, release the hand. And then just release the leg down, tucking the toes. Good, we're going to spin this right foot to the back of the mat. Good, and then we're coming into a side supported plank. So press that left foot into the mat. Good, so the whole foot is down. Good, so we want our right wrist directly under our right shoulder. Press the hips forward. We're going to reach the left arm to the sky. Good, so this is our supported side plank. So this is for our obliques, which run down the side of our torso here. So that join the hip, from the hip to the ribs, is our side obliques. Good. Breathe deep here for 3. Pull the belly button, pull the ribs in for 2. For 1. Beautiful. Bring the hand back to our tabletop. Good, and then spin the right foot back to where it was. Good, and then just bring that left knee in and just take a few wrist rolls. You can make little fists and just roll out the wrists. We're going to do the other side. Good, how are we doing? Good. So this nice, gentle, mindful movement. So really just listen to your breath, listen to your body. Shake it out. When you're ready, you're going to come back into our tabletop. Good. We're going to take bird dog to the other side. So reach your right leg out long, tucking the toes. Reach your left fingers forward on the mat. Press out of the wrists. Press down with your right hand. Inhale, lift the right leg up so it's in line with your spine. And then reach your left arm long. Good, pull the core in, inhale, exhale, let's start our bird dog flow, knee to nose, tuck it in. Inhale, reach it long. Good, exhale to pull it in. Inhale to reach for me. Beautiful, exhale, tuck and round. Good, welcome any shaking. Inhale, reach. Good, so keep your foot up. Exhale, hand comes down first. Beautiful. Check in with your belly button. Is it drawing into your spine? And then release the back leg. Good, this time spin that left foot back, top of the mat, and turn to your side, pressing down into that sole of the right foot. Press the hips forward. Reach up through our right hand to the sky. Good, supported side plank on this side. Good. So we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Make sure your hand is directly under your shoulder. Shoulders are stacked for 3. Feel the side obliques for 2. For 1. Beautiful. And then start to bend that arm and bring it back to tabletop on the mat. And then spin the left leg back. Good. And then from here, walk our hands forward a little bit, tucking that toe under. I'm going to take a plank pose. So you can come into half plank, or with our knees down, or we can come into our full plank position. So balls of the feet underneath the heels, and then step the left leg back to join. Feet can be hips distance or feet together. Really press the mat away. So lifting away from the mat. Good, reach the crown of the head to the top of the mat. Look forward, squeeze everything into the midline. Hold this for 3. Welcome the shakes for 2. For 1. Good, slowly drop the knees for me. Take a rest, child's pose. Great job. Take a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Beautiful. Inhale to look forward for me. Good. And we're going to come onto our bottoms here. We'll spin around and face the other way. Just coming into boat pose for me. Good. So feet on the mat, soles of the feet on the mat for me, and then just use your hands here to take them behind the backs of the knees. Good. Sitting up tall in the sit bones. I'm going to just start to lean back slightly. That's all we're doing. Just leaning back away from the legs, holding on to the backs of the legs. Now with our boat, we want to think about scooping the core in and out, opening the chest. So chest is proud and our heart space is shining up. Good. From here, if you would like to stay here, you stay here. If you'd like a bit more of a challenge, we can start to lift one leg off the mat. Good, bending that knee. Good. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the right. Good. Exhale to lower. Good, we'll do 2 more. Inhale to lift. Good, feel the belly. Scoop it in. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now, if you'd like to, you continue that movement, so alternating, or we can take both knees up to now, bending both feet off the mat. Good. And if you'd like to stay here, you can. Otherwise, we can reach our hands forward. Good. Feel the shaking. It's all normal. Breathe here. Open the chest. Squeeze the thighs together for 3. You've got this for 2. For 1. Good. Slowly drop the knees. Grab the backs. Slowly drop the feet, not the knees. Drop the feet. Grab the backs of the legs. Scoop it up. Beautiful. So that's a challenging pose. It's a very common core pose in yoga that we do. Beautiful. We're going to come down to our backs. We're nearly finished, so well done. Okay, we're coming into bridge pose. So feet as wide as the hips here. Good. Pressing into the heels. Hands resting down onto the mat, palms face down. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath your heart space. Good. We're going to take an inhale. Feel the belly scoop in and tuck the pelvis for me. Tuck the tailbone towards your face here. Inhale, press into the heels as we lift our hips up high. Good. Coming up into a full bridge pose. Good. Feel the strength of the hamstrings are working here. Good. We're reaching our shins to the top of the mat. Opening up the chest. Just check in with your ribs. You can put your hands on your ribs and just check they're not popping out. Make sure they're activated here. Beautiful. Staying here for 3 breaths. You can close your eyes. Okay, 1 more breath in. Exhale. I'm going to come down, so the top of the back first, vertebrae by vertebrae, middle back lowers, and then finally the lower back and the sit bones. Well done. Hug the knees into chest. 1 more time. Give yourself a big squeeze. Good. We'll just finish with a supine twist. Good. Inhale. Reach the left leg long and pull the right leg into chest. Good. Exhale. Take that right leg over your body and open up into a twist for me. So looking over your right shoulder. Good. 2 big breaths here. Breathe into the belly. Beautiful. Inhale back to center for me. Hug the right knee 1 last time. Good. Exhale, switch it up. Left knee comes into chest. Good. Exhale, twist. Left leg comes over the body here. Open up the left hand and look past your left shoulder. So wringing out the spine here. Also getting a gentle stretch through the core that we've just worked. 1 more breath in. And a long breath out. Good. Hug the knee into chest for me. 1 more squeeze. Beautiful. Hug both knees into chest. We're going to rock and roll to sit up like we did at the start of the class. So if you didn't try this at the start of the class, you might like to try it now that we're a bit warmer through the core. Otherwise, you can just roll onto one side and sit up. So from here, using your core, swinging up, rock and roll. You can take as many rocks as you like. I personally could do that all day. Okay, coming to the center of the mat. Good, feet crossed into comfortable seat for me. Just place one hand on the heart space, one hand on the belly. Beautiful. Take the deepest breath in. Good, and exhale slowly through the mouth. Good. You can bring your hands to your heart space, palms together. Take a bow. Namaste. Thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed this core activation 15-minute flow for strength and stability. Let me know how you went in the comments below, and if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thanks guys. I'll see you next time.